my hand. So our R equals what? And big in this, I know that's not a real word, but.
And bacon.
Yeah. Okay, so I gotta find my N, right? Yeah. Which is 5. Now, I've got to do, well, I guess I should have left that up there like that. My sum of my xy's, right? So here's my xy's. Remember, this is my sum row, so that's 97,950. Minus, now that's the sum of my x's, right? Now, remember, this first column here is my x's. So the sum of that, right, is this one. That's 297. So we got 297. Then I got times that times my sum of my y's. So in this problem, that's the bone density, right? So your bone density summed up is 1670. Okay. Now, we got to divide that by the square root of my n, right? Which is still 5, right? Times, now again, notice this is, the order you do this in is you got to square your x's and then sum them up. So there's my squares of my x's summed up. So that's 18,493. Minus, hey, I'm gonna alter this formula sheet. That sum of my x's squared, I'm gonna rewrite that as my sum of my x's times the sum of my x's, just to make sure it's more obvious to y'all what you're trying to put in there. Okay, I think that's what Rich Cochran was telling me. He thinks that a little easy for students to see. So that's the sum of my x's.
Yeah, what's the difference? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What's the difference between those two?
Yeah, this one says to square first.
And then sum it.
This one says sum them all together and then square it. Yeah, that's going to be this one. So that's going to be the sum of all your x's and then square that.
Big difference.
Yes.
Very big difference.
Yes, I'm glad you mentioned that because I'm going to fix that. Yes, that's 88,209 on that one. 88,209, right? 88,209.
Essentially, if we wrote it in the denominator as 297 times 297.
Well, on this one, it would be 88,209
Right.
times 88,209. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, no, yeah, yes, I'm sorry. Yeah. If you wrote, yeah, if you want to write this as 297 times 297. Sorry, I got confused on what I was looking at. Yeah, you can do that. Right? And then, so that's going to look more like what the formula is going to look like. Exactly. And then count again. Yeah, I know this is tons of fun, hand coding stuff. That's my y squared first and then sum it up, right? So you want to square your y first and then sum it up. So that's 559,850. 559,850 minus, okay, now again, that's going to be rewritten as sum yi times sum yi, right? So our sum of our yi's are what, 1670? Yeah, so that's going to be a 1670 times a 1670. And the rest of this is just getting your calculator out and just jamming on buttons.
So basically, all these numbers are coming from the sum column.
Yes. Yeah, so that's one nice thing about writing it this way. You could even get rid of this right here, right? You don't need that now, because if you're gonna write like this, with it written like this, it's just that one value twice.
So, go ahead. Can you continue to work out?
Yeah, we're gonna finish it.
I'm not getting the
Alright.
So on the test, since you give us this, we're basically just looking at the sum column, like the. numbers
Yes,
above
yes,
the
so you only have to look at the sum, and don't forget, you'll need to make sure you count up how many data points there are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so. Let me undo that. I changed my numbers, by the way, because I was using those two cells there, so I had to put it back to make sure my number stays right. Okay, yeah. Now to actually calculate this, and it depends on your calculator. I've got 5 times 97, 950, right? So that should be if you're doing this, well, y'all probably, do you have an algebraic calculator?
I've gotten 4 different numbers every time I've done this.
Right, so that times that, 297, 1670, multiply, subtract. So my numerator I'm getting is a negative 6240.
Yeah, got that.
Okay. So negative 6240. All right. For my denominator, you might want to do each of these separately.
I am.
Okay, so first do 5 times 18,493. And then 297 times itself. And then subtract that. So I'm getting a 4256. Okay, then I got to take the square root of that. So I'm getting a 65.238-ish. Right? Then I gotta do this one. So that's gonna be a 559,850. Okay, you need to multiply those. 1670 times itself, subtract. So there I'm getting a 10,350, and then take the square root of that, getting a 101.735. If you want to do 3 decimal
Why
places.
do you do this, the third square root? You take the square of both of those.
I mean, you could make this all into one square root and then multiply these things and take one square root, but the way I've got it written was do this,
Yeah,
take the square root of that.
that's what I've got, and I got the 1587.
If I do something dumb, it's entirely possible. If I do 559,850, multiply that, then take my 1670, multiply that, subtract. Sorry, hit the wrong button in there. 559,850, multiply. Take my 1670 times itself, subtract. There we go. So you should be getting, with just doing this part, not the
Yes.
radical, you should be getting 10,350. If you have not taken the square root yet, that should be 10,350. You got to subtract these, right?
Yeah, I did.
Right, and that should give you a 101.7349. Right? Alright, so that's writing that extra step in there. That's a 65 point. Let's just do 3 decimal places, I guess. 238 times 101 point, I don't know, 735.
So why does it work when you multiply those? The 2 of them, but it doesn't work when I just subtract the square of those.
I'm not sure. We'd have to look at your calculator to see what's going on.
That's annoying.
Yes.
I just put it in all together and I got it all.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, so. Yeah, I mean, if you can do it all at once, you're welcome to do that. So your denominator should now be a 6636.987, which will finally give us a division of a negative 0.940.
So it is possible for ours to be negative.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, everybody okay with that part of it? Okay.
That number
But
right there
it's
before
fine.
7 in the parentheses
Which one?
at the bottom where it says, yeah, what's the number before the, yeah.
This one?
No,
Oh, 101?
okay.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, 101.735. Yeah.
Wait, oh crap, never mind.